He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And we're off and running in a brand new season. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Simpson coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Swinging a ground ball. Oh, wow. Nice play. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Misses outside.
Out.
Ball one. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Langoliers around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Slings to first. They limit the damage here. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
The 1-0. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
That's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is downstairs. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And that is out of play. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Young.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Edwards. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He checks that one out to left. So up next, Mason Wynn. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now at the plate, Michael Hellman. Gets under it and pops it up. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
Ball.
High leg
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Up the middle. On to first. 2 away. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman. Just a few other first-rounders from that.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Corey Seager leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. On the ground. Garcia. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And there's a ball. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Abrams in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Skeens. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The left fielder.
So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Stowers. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. Here comes Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. Back here in Kansas City, top half of the third inning, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air out to center. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Check swing went around. Going to count 1-2. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now here is Kyle Higashioka.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
In the dirt. Blocked. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Rangers trying to break this one open here on opening day. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
The second baseman,
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Out to short, Witt. Here's Edwards for 1. Over to first, safe. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 7-3.
The center fielder.
So next to hit for Texas, Michael Hellman. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Wyatt Langford will hit next. Out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Chandler Simpson. Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball right side. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Bobby Witt Jr. now. You know, you think about his dad, Bobby Witt Sr., who pitched for a long time in the major leagues, but it was actually Bobby Witt Jr.'s brother-in-law, James Russell, the former major league reliever, that had the most direct impact taking Witt in and out of major league clubhouses. Witt was treated a bunch to behind-the-scenes looks at Wrigley Field many times from the former Cub reliever. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Stays alive. Young to first, and that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Corey Seager.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Ripped to short. Inning over. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. 0-1 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That's towards center. Hellman gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City. Ready now for the 5th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. One away here in the fifth. And now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that gets down into the gap. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
And that's the third out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Stowers steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's Lane Thomas. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Hellman settles under it, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Seager stands in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Seager.
No, ball.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Shea Langoliers stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 0-1. In the air, right side. Out, number 2. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Kyle Higashioka. Tap foul at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. So 2 down. Mason Wynn digs in now.
Ball.
That one ripped. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about
Now pitching for
Luis
Texas,
Curvelo.
number
Gets handed the
57,
rock out of the pen.
Luis
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Nimmo coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One
the
pitch
batter,
and one
number
out.
7.
Here's Bobby
Shortstop,
Witt Jr.
Bobby
Three-pitch
Witt
strikeout last time
Jr.
up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the out.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down into second, and he's got a double.
A lot of
Up
times in
next
today's
for the
game,
Royals,
right fielders
the
are able to
first
get to a
baseman,
ball
number
that stays
9,
in like that,
Vinny.
but he hit that one pretty well. And
He
if he hits it just a
That's the
little
ball.
bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a
you
long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. On a line, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 12-3.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the air to left center. Hellman should have this one. 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams
next
to
for the
hit.
Royals,
Struck out on
the
just 3
designated
pitches
hitter,
last
number
time.
5, C.J. Abrams.
Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Excellent
that's
arm
it.
action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7, Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He muscles that one out of here. So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Wyatt Langford. And another ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls and a strike. This to third. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here comes Corey Seager.
That's a ball.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive,
new pitcher on now, Nick Mears.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Royals, the left
Kyle Stowers steps in for the Royals.
Stowers
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Royals down to their final out. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Thomas.
Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers take the season opener and move to 1-0. Skeens with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway, Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. And the home opener is underway. Up the middle, win. To first, one out in the top of the first. So digging in, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Carter in position, and there's 2 away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Seager fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and our pitcher in this game, Michael Wacha. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Stowers gets under it, and there's 1 down. So up next, Wyatt Langford. In the air, left field. Stowers takes it in for the out, and that quickly 2 away. Here comes Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Does it have enough? And it's a foul ball. That one ripped. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
misses. Ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up the middle. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now here is Michael Garcia. That one fouled off. The Royals looking to strike first here in the second game of the series.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
And a foul ball. 0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Waka, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. This one in the air right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Just missed. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Not close with that one. Full count now. The Rangers with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Berger in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball.
To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just
off
missed.
the plate.
In the air, right field. Collins under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 9.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. That one at triple digits. Comes up empty.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Royals batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Young. Grounds one to short. Witt. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Mason Wynn, the next to hit.
Mason Wynn.
Out towards right center field. Simpson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. And that is out of play. comes up empty. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And that baby's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. In the air out towards right center. Simpson ranging into the alley. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground. Win. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Bottom 4, here's Corey Seager. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Waste no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball.
Nice grab. There's one. A sensational double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
And that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's the Royals DH, C.J. Abrams. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Win. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Stowers steps in for the Royals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Collins at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And he grounds one to the right side. Win. The throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Check swing. He went. That's strike one.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
For the Rangers,
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Langford.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Collins towards the line. 2 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air to left center. Stowers. Long run on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Chandler Simpson. Late swing, foul to the left.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Xavier Edwards.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. The 1-1.
No.
Ground ball to the right side. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, no.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Witt is out. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Ball one.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Out towards right center field. Simpson on his way over. One away. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter now, Evan Carter. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it'll be the cleanup.
Now pitching for the
left-hander out of the bullpen, Jacob Lack.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it.
Perez in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
1 out man at first. C.J. Abrams steps in for the Royals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Rangers,
Clevenger comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Here's Win for 1. The double play ends it right here. DeGrom with his first major